What's up, people? These people in your past never really believed in loyalty. They believed in it, but just as long as loyalty was convenient for them, as long as they was benefiting. A lot of your past relationships, your past situationships, they're embarrassed right now. They can't believe they made such a big mistake. They missed the ball. They missed the target. They missed the opportunity, and they really missed probably one of the best things that could have happened to them, which was you. There's a time where things were going really well for you, and it seemed like you had all these friends and people around you that wanted to be with you. They wanted to be connected to you. It seemed like they love you, right? But the minute you have some obstacles, some roadblocks, you know what I'm saying? Things get a little shaky. Life happens, life be life sometimes. The minute you actually need those people to be there for you, they're gone. They're nowhere to be found. And in that time, in that space is when you realize the truth. That's when you see reality for what it really is without the gimmicks, the antics, the shenanigans. You see the truth. You see the raw truth. And you realize there's only about one or two people that you could count on. Some of y'all got to the point where you didn't have anyone in your corner because you realize everybody left. They betrayed you. They betrayed you and you was left isolated. You was left in solitude. You were left to yourself to deal with what you have to deal with. I'm not saying that other people are responsible for your life. Of course, you have to take care of your business. You know what I mean? But these people that left, they told you they will always be there, and that's what hurt y'all. Some of y'all, you thought they would be there for you because you took the time to be there for them. But a lot of these people thought you were stupid because of that. You know that? A lot of the people in your past that you were down for, loyal to, you would show up for them when they really needed it, when nobody else did. They thought you were stupid because they know themselves. If they were in your position, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't even answer the phone for you. But you were the first person that ran to them when they needed help. So the embarrassment is they realized they really messed up, and they thought that maybe you were a little naive or weak or didn't have any other thing to do. You have anything better to do but be with them or support them. But they realized, oh shit, like you were really a genuine, sincere, caring, loving person to this individual. Or it could be multiple people. It could be platonic. This could be romantic, you know, if it's all those categories. A lot of people realize you were real. You weren't doing that to get something. A lot of times people get nice and they show up for you because they they're gonna try to use it later on to say, I showed up for you here and there, so I need help now. You actually was there for them, and you didn't demand to get anything in return because you actually believe in that word, love. All right. Um, but they realized they messed up. They missed it, man. They really missed it. They miss you, and the reason why they're embarrassed is because they never thought that you would really make it. They never thought you would really make it out of the hell that they saw you going to with the roadblocks and the obstacles. And they thought maybe your whole life was over. Maybe they thought they would hear something on the news that the worst of the worst happened to you, or that you probably had something happen to you that you did to yourself. If you know what I mean. When you when you're a humble person, when you carry yourself with humility, you're easily overlooked, and people can always underestimate your value. They can easily miss your value because you may be humble. You don't carry yourself in a boastful, arrogant, egotistical kind of way. So people can mistake that for weakness or lack of value. But you were the one. You were the one. You got so much damn power. You don't want to show your power too much because you know if you really show your power and what you really got, you're gonna draw too much attention to yourself. That's why you like being humble because it's a way of protecting yourself. Because you know if you really show out and do what you really normally would do, it will be too much attention, too much envy, too much animosity. You'll become too much of a target. So your humility is a form of protection. It's strategy. But a lot of these people that realize like, wow, we missed it. They're trying to come back. You might get text messages from these people. Hey, what's going on? This is such and such from school. Hey, this is such and such from here. And you're like, you're done. Because when you were betrayed and left alone, it hurt. Most importantly, it awakened you. It made you wake up and realize you all you have. And you showed up for a lot of people that never showed up for you. And you have risen your standards for your relationships. You're no longer tolerating breadcrumbs where you're showing up for other people. But when you need that same energy in return, everybody's like ghosts, they're gone. But your time of solitude and the obstacles that you were dealing with were supposed to destroy you. And everybody else thought that it was going to destroy you. But the negativity, some of these people betray you because of envy. They wanted to leave you alone. They wanted you isolated without any support because they thought that in that condition you would crumble. They thought you needed their validation, their attention, their presence, and their help to stay afloat. Some of these people they meticulously put this thing together. They said we're gonna remove ourselves. It's almost like snatching a rug from underneath somebody, right? Or pushing them off of a platform. I got to be careful on this platform talking, but they thought like without their support and their help, or without them being in your life, you were just gonna, you're gonna panic or you're gonna fold. But it backfired because you learn how to really support yourself, stand on business for you. You develop a stronger backbone, and you realize you were giving more than you were receiving, and it was draining you. Don't give these people your energy anymore. You pour 100% of your energy into yourself. It's crazy how people could take your presence and your energy for granted, but when you pull it away and elevate yourself, they realize they messed up and they found out. But you're done. You're done. You don't want anything to do with these people because the time in solitude made you see yourself who you really are. Now you're looking at yourself through the eyes of God. And you see how much value you have, and you realize you was wasting a lot of your value by giving your time and energy to people who didn't deserve it, who weren't worth it. And the reason they weren't worth it is because they never gave you anything in return. They weren't willing. They didn't care about you the way you cared about them. These people, some of them just saw you as somebody to use, and after they got what they wanted, they skedaddled and went off and did what they wanted to do. But all this stuff helped. These people really helped you in a lot of ways. That's why they're so surprised because you look stronger than ever before. You look secure, grounded, strong, confident. You don't look timid. You don't look nervous. The a lot of fear that came out of you. A lot of the confusion that came out of you because now when nobody else is around, you have clarity. So you're stronger, wiser, and more intelligent than ever before. You're more mature than ever before. So everything that was supposed to knock you off your square, made you lose your mind, made you lose your life, make you lose your, you know what I'm saying, just make you lose yourself, it actually puts you together. And when this happens, you're glowing now more than ever before. A lot of y'all looking fine for the ladies. Men are fine too, us brothers. A lot of y'all brothers, man, y'all shining and glowing more than ever before. And so the people that you were with before, you were in situations with, you're trying to regain access. But you don't really care because you're getting so much attention and opportunities from everywhere else in terms of work, in terms of your personal life, your love life, etc. These people are embarrassed, man, because they thought they had you figured out. They thought they knew your limitations. They thought you was kind of weak because they're like, why you always showing up for me? You weak. That's how people think. It's weird. This world is crazy. When you have somebody in your corner that's really willing to be there for you, how can you interpret that person as weak? How can you perceive that person as weak? I don't get it. But then when nobody's there for you, oh, life is all messed up. I don't understand how some people see things sometimes. But now those people are learning like, damn, if I got somebody in my corner, I better hold on to them because you don't know what people are gonna turn out to be. You don't know who people are. That's why you got to be careful how you treat people, man. Some people, a lot of these people from your past, they kind of they mistreated you, they overlooked you, like I said, because you carry yourself with grace and humility, but they never really knew who they were in front of. You're the one. They were looking around for the one, and they thought they left you for the one, but they realized you were the one the whole time. So now they're trying to double back, but you got your hand up like, nah, I'm good. You know how those celebrities walking a red carpet and paparazzis are taking pictures and they walking by holding their boyfriend or their girlfriend hand. They kind of like ah, cameras are flashing and they got their hand up. That's you. That's you figuratively right now. That's you spiritually. Like, nah, I'm good. I got better things to do because you realize your value. Embarrassed, y'all. When you stepped into the most powerful version of yourself, and what should have destroyed you made you 10 times stronger. And it's really just preparation. Sometimes you have to go through really harsh things in order to get what you want because it's God's way of preparing you. Because if you'd have got what you really wanted when you wanted it, you probably wouldn't be able to handle it. You wouldn't have the maturity, the discipline, uh, the intelligence to really manage. You know what I'm saying? Things properly, the maturity. So you got to go through harsh things to wake up to deep truths that probably were hidden from you, or you probably were a little naive to. But you arrive to another like version of yourself. It's almost like you're born again when you go through these different situations. You become born again because now you see life from a completely different lens. You graduated, and a lot of these people really realize, yeah, I don't think we could get to them. I think it's over, especially how we betrayed them and misused them and mishandled them, and they realize it's over. But the good thing is, y'all, the world is filled with so many damn people, and you're the type of person that attracts a lot of things and people to you. So meeting people and getting into relationships is easy for you. A lot of y'all probably get approached or get told that you're pretty or you're handsome or you got a nice outfit. People always compliment you, and that's what's making people from your past nervous is because they know you're getting a lot of attention, even if you may not be like really popular or anything, social media or anything like that. Like they know you're the type of person that can make friends easily because that's how y'all met because they saw you as attractive. So keep doing your thing, man. Keep shining, keep winning, keep graduating, keep evolving, man. Keep doing your thing. Peace.